Hi folks, welcome to Call of Wild the Angler and to the South African Reserve, the one I can't pronounce. Right, we're going after the current legendary, but the time recording is Karoo Mermaid. So a tip to try and find her, just listen out for the siren's music. I will put a card up one of the corners with a link to a video just to the sound, so you know what you're looking for. So we're going to go jigging for her. So we're using a 2-0 jig head with a large worm. You can use anything up to a 4-0. And hopefully we find her. So while this is sinking, if you like what we're doing, click the subscribe button, ring the bell so you know when the next videos are published. If you're on a mobile device, set it so you receive notifications from the YouTube app, and then you'll be notified of any new content. The trouble is we can only get mermaid in the dark without going after group slang. He prefers the dark as well. It's just a case of being patient, and hopefully we will catch her. And I think quite a while since we've had Mermaid, Karoo Mermaid. It's shooting in this area, even though we've got the music, so she's around somewhere. Just a case of persisting and hoping she will appear when we've got the right spot. I don't think we have got the right spot. I'll move around a bit more. Yeah, she's over there. so far we haven't managed to find her. Got to be here somewhere. I think we just have. Yeah, the way the reel's running out, I think we just found Karoo Mermaid. So we're going to have a lot of fun now trying to get her in. We've just got to be patient and take it steady, and we should get our prize. going all over the place. I think she got onto the boat now. It's very awkward at this angle. Shame we can't turn the character around. Getting her up. We don't want too many of them reds. We don't want to lose her. She might be giving in, which will be nice. Oh no, off she goes again. She's definitely under the boat. We can move her a bit. Oh, we don't want them reds though. Looks like we have moved her. Starting to come in now. Very awkward to try and get her out from under the boat. She's off again. Fish don't go far. Right, we're getting her back again. Have we got to come and get a secure catch on her? No, she's off again. going to be winning this time. Yep, there's skill catch. And there's our prize. 16 minutes and 53 seconds to get her in. And there she is in all the glory. I think we better put her back and show the location where we finally found her. We're just there. We'll put a name on it. There we go. So if anybody wishes to go for her, so it's a good time to leave it there, folks. If that's the video, get a thumbs up, subscribe, click the bell for that notification stuff. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy fishing.